Hey, everybody. Glad you're here. If you're watching, you've made it through another day. You're a warrior just like the rest of us. And welcome back. Well, I just wanted to come in today. We're going to talk a little bit about um, disability and when is the right time to apply. If you guys have ever had to deal with any of this through the transplant journey, let me know what your experience is down below. Like, subscribe, share with anybody that is going through this journey that could benefit from the video. But I actually had a friend that had retired from um, Social Security, so the office, and I was really reluctant to apply. Um, didn't really want to basically convince myself that I couldn't work, even though I knew I couldn't work. But it was just that pride thing. And so finally, they convinced me to fill out the paperwork. That is one of the less stressful things about this. That paperwork maybe took an hour or 2 hours. Did it online the next day. It was a Saturday. They called me, believe it or not. And then from that point started the stress of because I didn't hear from them for probably 6 to 8 months. And then um, it they would call, and then another 3 or 4 months would go by, nothing, and I wouldn't see. I'd log on to the thing and wouldn't see any progress. There was quite a backlog. Where I applied my local office, they actually sent it out to Birmingham, and they started calling me. And then by the time that everything was said and done, they sent it back to the local office. And so I remember it was almost 2 years from the day I applied that I started hearing back from the local office. It was sometime in January. And so they said, well, you'll hear from us next month. And then I got that call. Um, and they said, well, we're going to escalate this to our supervisor. So once I got that call, they had conditionally approved me, and I started getting a supplement the next month. And then when I got the call from the supervisor, they did grant me the um, disability. And now this was before transplant, so it is possible to do it before transplant, but they really have to see that you're going to the doctor quite often. You're in the hospital. A lot of things that interfere with actually being able to keep a job um, throughout that. The illness is keeping you from working, or the doctor's appointments, being in the hospital, all that kind of stuff is really, really a detriment to you. So those are my um, things going through it. Um, and of course, they did do a back pay on that. And then I think that they go back like 18 months, I think. And then you also, after 24 months, I believe it is, um, from the day you get disability, then, or from the day that they qualify you as disabled, then you get um, Medicare. Um, and then that was a big thing for me because actually I had better insurance than what Medicare was going to provide. So I sweated on that for a while, and then we finally got all that figured out. I finally found some plans that were a little better. So, but if you've experienced this, let me know down below, and send me a message. Like I said, if there's anybody going through it, share it. I appreciate it, and we'll talk to you later.